And welcome back to the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough commentary with Chief and Saturnsaya, part number 23. We just handled, was it? Just got through the
Bartandalus?
Partanalus, yeah. What do you think it starts with an N?
Yeah. Big old boss fight.
Yeah.
Why keep a chunk of pulse under the
Alright, so now we're in like the underground substation or like train station underneath like Cocoon.
Do you really think our focus is what Daisley said it is?
You mean become Ragnarok?
Destroy the foul sea Eden and shot at Cocoon. That's what the vision's telling us, more or less. So, back to square one. Out of luck.
So in a sense where was it? Oh no, there's a total of like what, 15, like 13 chapters I think.
Yeah, I
no,
think
like
13.
Yeah, 13. So like we're beyond, way beyond like the halfway point, but
Seems that way.
this is the part where the game starts to become
Here's your focus on the
a
silver
bit
platter.
beefier now.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense. I don't get it. Why would a cocoon foul sea want to destroy cocoon?
Maybe it's a
I don't know, but you guys are gonna repeat it until we get to the very end of the fucking game.
I
Yep.
just don't understand.
Because they're just,
Hey, Snow. Nothing from you?
all confused.
Huh? So, this way?
Just like me at the beginning. When I first played, I was like, what is going on?
I mean, they were just told their focus, but yeah, they're just like,
I don't know what our focus is.
even though we just got told it.
Gathering up the tools for destruction turned you to crystal.
Yeah, so when I remember when I said that it was gonna hit him way longer and way far into the playthrough, yeah. So this is at this point.
Mm-hmm.
this is where it hits him.
And he's like, oof.
Wish I could say it was my pilot.
You just get context. Oh, was it? You just get some words from each person
Mm-hmm.
at this point.
I'm not talking about some jacked up autopilot either.
Yeah.
Something wanted us to make it out of there and made sure we did.
The ship was alive.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah, there's new stuff in the shops. I think days is what. Well, it's basically confusion where you can't do anything.
Yeah.
Fog is the one where you can't. I think you can't do any like physical attacks,
Mm-hmm.
physical actions. I
Yeah.
believe. And then silence is where you can't do any magic like at all.
Mm-hmm.
No magic, no healing.
I'm trying to remember what enemies actually cast that stuff on you, because I don't really remember using any of those, like, items very often.
No, I usually wait it out. I mean, like it did happen last chapter.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like it did happen where like Hope or Fang or like Lightning wasn't able to do like magic or physical attacks. So,
Oh,
like,
right.
I mean, like they did that did happen last chapter.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. I guess it just never happens to me often enough that I feel like I need to have a stock.
Yeah, no, I rarely use items actually.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand if it's like one of the like older Final Fantasies, you better have something on that.
Oh, yeah. That is... I usually keep a stock of at least 5 to 10 of each curing item.
Don't believe everything about
Granted, how expensive they are.
Yeah, depends on how. Or maybe if I can farm them off of enemies or something like that.
He could be lying to trick us into helping him to do something else. We should listen to Sarah, not some foul sea.
Daisley was really the Fal'Cie Bartandals.
Uh-huh.
Hmm.
Vision he was talking about was that crazy Ragnarok dream we all had when we were made into
Uh-huh.
the sea. One of us is supposed to become this Ragnarok thing and destroy
Uh-huh.
Eden. Except we do that by destroying this orphan that gives Eden its
Uh-huh.
power.
Hmm.
You think I have that
It's
part
literally what we just fucking said last cutscene, Hope.
Thanks for the summary.
Again.
I was really confused.
Yeah, I gotta apologize.
I'm drunk.
I was wrong.
Oh no.
About Sarah's focus. Not like you to second guess yourself.
I'm so embarrassed.
Heroes make mistakes.
What about your plan to protect Cocoon? Either way, your faith in Sarah was strong. That strength got you this far.
It was all wrong.
Yeah. You tried so hard to convince us.
You
that
know,
you
lighting
hadn't fooled
design in
yourself.
general kind of reminds me like
You've
your
been a total
typical
idiot.
Marvel, DC, old school, like 80s female
Still.
superheroes.
Hmm.
It's because it's got like decency, but it's also got like a slight
trusted
edge of
Sarah.
like skimpiness.
Yeah.
Let that faith drive you.
It's weird.
It
She got like
made
half a
me
cape
wanna
too.
leave.
I know. About all that cape.
It's well, what's the purpose of that? It's probably supposed to represent something, but like it's just like it's on her left side, not even midway.
I
It's
know.
Sarah,
there. Also, I don't know how that
talk to me.
glows, but whatever.
It's magic.
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 This couldn't be. I mean, those were just legends, right?
I want to say we're close to Eden, but it's hard to be sure.
Don't mind me with my cinnamon apple tea.
Ooh, that sounds good.
That's why I got it.
Mmm.
I've been drinking more tea just calm myself or like relax myself
Mm-hmm. Tea is good.
because I've just been drinking too much coffee.
Oh, yeah.
Like I have this balance of like coffee,
Mhm.
water,
Can't believe
and
we're
like
still in
tea.
Cocoon.
Mm-hmm.
It's
I'm
not
drinking everything.
I should probably drink more tea, but
Drink more Ovaltine, kids.
generally I'm just water person.
I mean, you are made of like 80% water.
That is true. But
What if I drink myself?
that is true. Ooh, no wait.
Just drink your saliva over and
Ew.
over again.
Oh god. Oh, just thinking about that makes me go like, oh. Ooh.
Anyways, we got the new Pulsework Knights. These
Oh,
guys,
God.
These guys
Yeah,
are
these
beefy,
guys.
but these guys have two weaknesses: fire and electricity. They're pretty
Mm-hmm.
resistant to physical attacks. Also, notice how Snow has fucking like 18,000 health, 1,800 health.
Oh jeez.
He has them. He has. Listen, his role is nothing more than a sentinel.
That is
That's all
true.
he. That's all he is.
That is true.
He's gonna die right here. So close.
Oh,
Heal.
almost. Yeah, these guys though are a pain.
Thanks.
They're just really. They're just like real.
Mm-hmm.
They're just like double the tankiness.
Yeah.
I would like to remind everybody that at this point, the Crystarium expanded. Well, it has been expanded where you have to spend around 1,000 to,
Mm-hmm.
1,000 to like upgrade stuff. We're at that point where upgrades are gonna cost 4,000.
Oof.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think that's why I'm still stuck in this area, because I'm grinding it out.
Change of plan.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah, all these enemies give out good CP actually.
Mm-hmm. It's just a pain to fight them over and over.
Well, especially the tankier one. Well, technically every enemy in this area are
You can do it.
lengthy and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so just waiting to get this guy into Stagger. There it is. Switch to Commando.
There
I'm
it
befuddled
is.
because I didn't check out the battle, my team settings. Or unless the game just puts you in this team automatically. I'm not sure, but I didn't check, so.
I should know. I mean, I just recently got to this part, but I don't remember if my team was different or not. Huh.
Well, it's always lightning, vanilla, and snow whenever I'm here because I never check the fucking battle settings.
Yeah.
I just move forward.
Mhm.
Also, the only reason why the pulse work is weak to everything is because the vanilla put, I think that's in peril or like.
Yeah. I think
dispel.
you're right.
Yeah,
In
well, I
peril.
mean that's what that does.
Yeah.
Not everyone's vulnerable to that though.
Mhm.
I know to beat the shit out of it.
Yep. Get that sweet, sweet bonus damage.
There we go. I'm not gonna lie, like, oh yes, after this
Oh,
battle,
that's where it is. That's right. Okay.
now everybody can be anything. You only need to learn one skill to be able for somebody to acquire the role.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, first playthrough I made lightning like a sentinel, and it's just like I just wasted CP. I honestly wouldn't recommend people to do other like classes immediately. I would say wait until Grand Pulse, honestly, like after
Yeah.
this chapter.
That'd make sense.
This place. It
Where
must
you
be
can
The
get
fifth-
a lot more
the fifth
CP for a lot less work.
That's what they call them.
Woo, I'm just wondering how I'm gonna handle Grand Pulse because there's gonna be a lot of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth.
Yeah.
Because before you can move on, you have to do like a lot of story segments.
Mhm.
Because at this point, we only have Vanille's. No, not Vanille's. Lightning, Snows, and Zaz's Eidolons. We still need to get the other three, and they do get the other three.
This is basically a pulse armory.
Most of us never believed it.
So this place is used to train Lissy,
But they
which is
never
why
found
the
a
ship
thing.
sent us here in the first place. It's what Daisley
Who'd have thought
wants.
to look on Cocoon?
Right under our
Wants to make us
noses.
monsters. Not
Some secret they
not
carry.
Lissy monsters, but Lissy
Those
monsters.
Sanctum guys. What are they
Mhm.
up to?
The story's not done. There's more.
That explain.
They used to say the Arks had a more practical purpose.
Fuck the bombs in this fucking area.
Oh God.
New powers.
Okay, so I get it. Daisley's goal is to forge
I just hate the
some
bombs
stronger
in this game in
weapons.
general.
They're really
See.
rough.
All
Jeez.
monsters all the same.
And considering when they blow up, they don't die immediately. Like if they have enough health, they'll just still be in the battle.
Mhm.
What was that?
Which
It's just like ugh.
I don't know, just doesn't make sense. Also, this is a rough cut.
Hmm.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, that out of nowhere.
They're just there.
Fun time.
Believe us, they came out.
There. We gotta keep moving.
Yeah, that was definitely a awkward.
Awkward cut, yeah.
Mhm.
Even when I first played this game, I'm like, it's like, yeah.
Run for your life.
Okay, so I was like messing around with teams and whatnot. So was it the current team right now is Zaz, Fang, and I think Vanille.
All right.
Yeah.
Some variety. That'd be nice.
This is not gonna stand like very long. Like after I get through the enemies in this area, I'm switching literally to Lightning, Hope, and Fang immediately because.
Mhm.
Woo! It was like a good like I don't know like 10, 15 minutes just like fucking figuring out like I think like off screen testing and recording. I was and grinding. I was experimenting. Like at some point, I had Vanille with Snow and Fang.
Oh yeah.
Like I was literally just experimenting, like I want to do something different, but like I don't know exactly what to do.
Yeah.
Because typically it's lightning, Vanille and snow. Typically, if I wasn't doing like Zaz on point.
Mm-hmm.
Give it your best shot.
But now that also at this point you can choose whoever's the leader or whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of the last chapter, it's like yeah you can change it up, except for lightning.
She has to stay.
Yeah, she has to stay.
This'll be quick.
Yeah, so with this team setup, these fights are taking a long time.
Mm-hmm. Well, that might be interesting for future parts, just kind of changing up the teams every now and then for random fights.
Yeah, I was gonna do a different team in Grand Pulls, like, because once again, every character is specialized, are better in certain situations.
Mm-hmm.
It's just that after experimenting a couple times, like the footage you're gonna be seeing is as Vanille and Fang. Off screen, I was experimenting. I did like Vanille Hope with Fang, or like freaking the Vanille Snow Fang, or Lightning. Was it Lightning Fang Vanille or something like that? But
Mm-hmm. All the girls.
I don't know. I was just like trying stuff out. I was
Yeah.
just mishmashing or whatever.
Mm-hmm. I keep it different.
Yeah, but was it after I get to this next save point? I'm literally going to the team's gonna be for the rest of the chapter. Basically, it's gonna be Lightning, Hope, and Fang.
Mm-hmm.
Grand Pulse, I'll see what I'll do.
Mess around again.
Yeah.
That's fair.
The only one that's gonna be staying on indefinitely is Fang, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's the one character that I just had on, just because I never gave her the light of day.
Yeah. Give her a chance.
Her physical DP is so good though.
It is.
It's just I always just like was it Fang slow and whatnot. Like
Mm-hmm.
I mean it's useful just so the enemies don't attack that much, but I always valued Vanille's debuffs instead.
Yeah. She's got the better, as we've said before, she's got the better debuffs.
Like how were you when you like first were given the ability to like change up the teams and whatnot? Here we go, Lightning, Hope, and Fang. Wait a bit. And we're off.
And we go. I'd probably go, I think I went a lot of the time Lightning. And then I'd have Hope pretty often, because as one of the best healers. And then I think I'd kind of interchange sometimes. Like I'd play with, I'd have Snow as my tank. Then later on I switched to having Fang as tank. I think Saz actually is my least used character generally. I should probably try him out a little more in my own playthroughs. Give him a bit more of a chance. His buffing is like really good though, so
Well, once again,
I do need to
Zaz-
use it much more.
The game gives Zaz more offense
Mm-hmm.
buffs. Hope is more defensive.
Yeah.
What was it? Yeah, so when I was second playthrough, and I would like to say second playthrough. First playthrough was rough.
Oh yeah.
Second playthrough when I had a better understanding of 13 or Final Fantasy in general.
Mm-hmm.
Like my safe go-to team was basically Lightning, Snow, and I would transition off a Hope and Vanille.
Yeah.
Zaz and Fang got the shafts like immediately.
Mm-hmm.
Especially Fang, but like yeah, it wasn't until my third playthrough I focused to make Zaz like my leader, and I actually managed to do that actually. Anyways, Forest Fark, Ooze. These guys can merge. And when
Yes, we saw that one just do there.
when that happens, when they grow, they get more health and they get more defense because now they're beefier. And yes, they count as a different Libra bestiary entry. I it never happens with these ooze, but I know there's ooze on. Was it flan or ooze or
Might
was-
be flan.
it was one. I think it was it was like the golden ooze ones on
Yeah.
Grand Pulls, but basically they could do it a total of 2 times. Merge once, merge twice. The really big ones hurt, like
Yeah.
really hurt physically, and they're really buff and they have a lot of health. So, general thing to do is to kill them before they merge, or before the merging commences.
Yeah.
Because the moment they start transforming, they already get the benefits of the defense and high HP, despite the fact they're growing.
Yeah, I remember. I remember when they started doing that. I was like, oh crap.
And considering the flam are not susceptible to physical, so your physical fighters and I mean, like you still have rune, but like, you know, the actual attack and blitz are more damaging. Also, those are slugs that just literally just do life steal on you. That I can't remember if they jump on you or not. But yeah, as you can
yeah, I
see,
don't remember.
I've just been editing out like pretty much like our first encounter with a certain type of enemy. I leave in, and then like after that, it's just like, okay, well we've seen this and that. So just getting on a move on. It's gonna be very fucking sporadic when I get to recording and editing the Grand Pole sections, because there's gonna be a lot of backtracking.
A
in
lot
that
to
one.
do, yeah.
And I'm gonna be doing like off-screen grinding here and there, materials for CP and whatnot. But hey, we're still in chapter 10 right now, so let's look at that.
Let's not worry about that.
You don't have to worry about
I don't have to worry about anything. I just get to sit back and relax and.
Can't wait for that 10-2 playthrough.
I know, right?
Let's just skip 10. Let's go to 10-2.
All right.
Well, the only thing that connects 10-2 to 10 is literally just Yuna obsession with Tidus, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like that's literally. I mean, besides being at the same world, same characters, here, familiar faces.
Yeah.
The only different thing is that there's like a fake or like imposter Tidus or something like that. And,
Yeah,
Yuna's
something
just
like that.
obsessive. I think I got forgot what was it? I didn't see the attack. Okay, well, this dancing one, the delirious dance, is really annoying because it literally just does debuffs on a certain. It either buffs him or buffs his allies, or I think it's forbidden dance.
Yeah.
Happen. It's gonna hit. I think it was Hulk, right?
No,
No, Fang. Yep.
Fang
So
got it.
Reduce defense, and as you see, a little clock there, your ATV just freezes.
Thank you.
There's a debuff where your ATV does stops entirely, freezes. There's one that prevents you from doing Sentinel or Commando actions, and then there's one for magic where you can do healing or magical attacks. I think the physical counts as I think Saboteur counts as physical for some strange reason.
Yeah.
I never
We're still
understood that.
confused. Still confused
Yeah.
why Saboteur does that.
Yeah, so just like back in chapter 4, you want to focus the ones that do the buffs Well, especially this one's because these can literally prevent you from doing any actions and reduce
Mhm.
your defense. So I believe if you want to ignore the majority of the enemies, or if the enemies entirely, you would want to go through these steps.
Oh, yeah.
But if you want items and whatnot, you're gonna want to go through,
This way, right?
yeah, this way, because this way have enemies and this way has items. I forget if they lead the same. Well, the thing is, like, I've never done that because I don't want to like test it.
Yeah, I know what you
And I
mean.
don't want-
I want the
and
CP.
I don't want to do any resets because it's a lot of time wasted.
I want
I
that
mean, mind you,
sweet CP.
I mean, mind you, only like 10-15 minutes is a little bit of time, but like, that means I have to redo battles and go through
Mhm.
here and this and that. So no.
I'd rather
I'm
have
pretty
the...
sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could literally take the other route just to ignore fights.
Mhm.
But I want the items and whatnot because they could be materials.
Mhm.
Considering how high you have to fucking level up
Oh, I know,
Shit.
right? Jeez.
just to be able to transform them.
Mhm.
I think we've encountered these enemies before in an earlier chapter.
I
Oh yeah,
think so.
right. Yeah, last chapter actually.
Oh, yeah.
What's the Sanctum up to? Are they planning to start a war?
I like these enemies.
They're cool. They're like, whoa. At first.
This is interesting.
I mean, the scariest thing is that they can summon a blade.
Yeah. Whee! Up it goes.
Enemies are just beefy.
Mhm. There it goes.
Yeah, so this enemy is weak to electricity, and it does fire damage. Or it's fire centric if you couldn't tell from the red color alone.
Color coded. How nice.
Still have a better time with this game compared to 7 Remake.
Mhm.
I'm gonna never stop talking shit
Yeah.
about that game. First 8 hours were good. After that, it was complete shit.
Oh man.
That's just me, though.
Yeah.
God. I mean, I didn't buy the game at all, so
Yeah.
like, no loss on me. But
Mhm. Still.
yeah.
You didn't lose money, but you lost your time.
Basically. Basically.
You're like, oh, my time. There it went. I need to delete some stuff in my system before playing. Or I'll just play it through Mark's, probably.
It's not like there's much of experimentation in that game anyway.
Yeah, so. It's already
Pretty
installed on his system too, so I don't have to install it.
FF7 Remake's pretty straightforward,
Mm-hmm.
which is another complaint I have with it.
Although, I kind of wanted to play the original before playing Remake.
Oh, have you never played the original?
I have not, no. So,
Oh.
I'm
The original's great.
yeah. I just don't really know what system I want it on either, because Switch would be...
The PS1. There's
I know, right?
Steam,
Okay,
there's
not the
Switch.
PS1 version. Because I don't have a PS1, I only have a PS2.
Right, there's the PS4 version. I think there's a PS3 version.
I'm probably between PS4 and Switch. Switch just because I could lay in bed and play it and be lazy. And then PS4 because I like trophies.
Yeah. Well, from what I hear, you can just get the trophies just from playing the game. From what I
Yeah.
hear.
And it's probably worth buying twice anyway, so I might just do that.
Well, I first played 7 back in 2015, and then like they announced it for the Switch, and I'm like, oh okay.
Mm-hmm.
I literally bought 12, 7, and 9,
Mm-hmm.
and like 12 was, ugh.
12 is
And I enjoyed playing 7 again, and then I got to play 9 for the first time.
Mm-hmm. 9 I've heard is very good, so.
It's basically a better version of 7,
Mm-hmm.
because we don't talk about 8, apparently.
Apparently not. I'd like to give 8 a shot, but
it's from what I hear.
I'd like to give 8 a shot though, just to see if it's. Just to see.
Oh look, it's Squall from Kingdom Hearts. They put on here. He put
Yep.
on Final Fantasy 8.
Yep. That's why I want it.
Did you know that Squall from Kingdom Hearts has his own game?
Oh no way! Oh wow! But that's gonna be me. That is me. It's like, ooh, who's this guy? Oh.
And then Hobby just gives you a paragraph. He's like, well, you see now.
I'll be like, oh, okay.
Yeah, I hear Hobby really loves 8.
All right, yeah.
That's his favorite or something. I think that's his favorite. I think.
Nice.
I think that's what I heard.
Nice.
But anyways, that's part 23 of the Final Fantasy 13 playthrough. Next, part 24, we're literally just gonna be finishing up chapter 10, the 5th arc. So, yeah. Any words, Kayla?
Off we go.
All right, that will be it. Peace out.
Bye.